Greetings, First Presbyterian family. It's good to see you all because I do think of you all out there in a group when I'm speaking into my iPad. This is Wednesday and Easter has been passed. We are really in the middle of another week. This is tax day. Hope you got yours in on time. I suspect we won't be having the long lines of people as we usually do at this time, those last minute filings, because people want to be socially distant and maybe have had more time to work on their taxes. We're beginning that period of time after Easter Day. It is Easter season, continues through Pentecost, which this year will be May 31st. This Sunday will be another recorded service. Begin a series on the Apostles' Creed, and begin with I believe in God the Father Almighty, maker of heaven and earth. The series will continue in the weeks that unfold. That Sunday that we are all back together, it will be a special service, special music. Already got my rough draft plans for that service, what it will look like. But in the weeks ahead, you can expect the series, the Apostles' Creed, maybe larger sections of it than pastors often do when they get preached through the creed, but that'll occupy us for the next block of time. I want to share with you these words from the book of Lamentations. It's about the cheeriest section of that book, and they, in some respects, will speak to this coming Sunday. It's from the 3rd chapter, 22nd verse, and these are familiar words for many of us. The Lord's loving kindnesses indeed never cease, and his compassions never fail. They are new every morning. Great is thy faithfulness. The Lord is my portion, says my soul. Therefore I have hope in him. The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the person who seeks him. It is good that he waits silently for the salvation of the Lord. It is good for a man that he should bear the yoke in his youth. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. This is a season of waiting. Now, some of you all still have your 9-to-5 place to be, or you're working on a reduced schedule, or you do the 20-second commute, as they say, to a desk at home. Still, this gives us more time. And a prayer and a challenge is that we're using this time well and using this time to reflect. We've got a ways to go, so you don't have to come up with an answer after 20 minutes of just being by yourself. But this is the time to do some thinking. And I know what the church leaders of the session, the governing body, will be doing some of that talking when we're able to reconvene. And I hope to be the near future. And then I want to share just words from The Valley of Vision, one of my favorite books. I've referenced it before. Thou art all my good in times of peace, my only support in days of trouble, my one sufficiency when life shall end. Help me to see how good thy will is in all, and even when it crosses mine, teach me to be pleased with it. Grant me to feel thee in fire and food in every providence, and to see that thy many gifts and creatures are but thy hands and fingers taking hold of me. Thou bottomless fountain of all good, I give myself to thee out of love, for all I have or own is thine, my goods, family, church, self, to do with as thou wilt, to honor thyself by me and by all mine. If it be consistent with thy eternal counsels, the purpose of thy grace, and the great ends of thy glory, then bestow upon me the blessings of thy comforts. And if not, let me resign myself to thy wiser determinations. It's something to ponder. Blessings to you all.